You're live.
Live. Howdy, folks. Pretty and Pooch in the house, live on Wednesday night. We just come in here and got after it. We just inhaled supper.
Yeah, baby made some really good hamburgers on the grill
Jalapeno
and
poppers.
jalapeno poppers.
And tonight's show is unofficially sponsored by, but Pretty and Pooch officially sponsor HTO. Some good tea right there. And Pooch is drinking cotton candy tonight, which is pretty good too. And Pretty's drinking
Texas chai, but why are we still unofficially? Did you talk to the people?
I need to go in there and glad hand. I ain't had time to go glad hand with them yet. But yeah, they're unofficial sponsoring us, but Pretty and Pooch is officially sponsoring them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are officially sponsoring them.
Officially sponsoring and probably officially financing that Burleson store. Right?
Probably so.
But it sure is good. If y'all get one of these in your area, HTO, go check them out. I bet you it's kind of like a little bit bigger than 31 Baskin Robbins, 31 flavors, because they probably got several flavors you can mix and match. And
yeah, Baskin Robbins or kind of like what's the coffee place? I don't drink coffee, but Starbucks.
Yeah, I don't like Starbucks.
Combinations and a shot of this and a shot of that and 3 shots of that and a double shot of this.
Yeah, I'm not a Starbucks fan. I love coffee, but Starbucks, their coffee tastes scorched and burnt and just, yeah. I'd rather have a cup of McDonald's coffee or a cup of coffee out of my kitchen. Yeah.
Your daughter supports
Starbucks. I know she does. She sure does. But that's okay. Some people like it.
That's true.
But hope you folks have had a good midweek so far, good weekend in the past. And you know what we're getting close to? We're getting close to the Mid-America meetup. And man, it's coming quick. It's going to be here next. Just think, this day next Wednesday. Well, we'll still have one day, but we'll be getting ready to go. And we'll be waiting for Justin from Backroads Freedom to show up down here or up here with us. Who, man, too bad he couldn't come Wednesday. He hop in our live with us. Maybe we'll have to surprise live Thursday night when he shows up.
We could have a surprise live.
Yeah.
Just a little quick, Yeah,
a little surprise
30-minute
live.
Justin.
That would be cool.
So yeah, he's coming Thursday. Are you off Thursday?
No, I'll get off that evening. But then Justin come in here and
4 o'clock.
do our mics. And how you doing?
Yeah, he can lean.
How you doing?
Yes, Justin, you have to come in and do that.
How y'all doing?
So when you get here Thursday night, even if he got here 5 o'clock.
Oh yeah,
it'd be a good time. 4:30.
We can do a 9 o'clock.
We could do a 7 o'clock live.
Well, I know there's a couple that go live.
Oh,
I mean, I don't want to step on nobody's toes.
Yeah,
but,
well, me either. What about 6 o'clock Thursday?
Yeah, we'll watch.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, but we got to do that. We got to do a surprise impromptu with Backroad Freedom. Be fun, but just think of all the ones we'll be doing out at the Mid-America meetup with everybody.
I can't wait
because I'm gonna try to. Of course, I know everybody's going to be shooting lives and videos. And I know I was listening to one guy and somebody, I don't remember who it was, where they were at, but he goes, I just set my phone up on live and just set it there and let it go all the time, no matter if I was sitting there or not. But, I'm going to try to score some video out of it too for video purposes. But yeah, and I done informed everybody at the Mid-America, or at least those that were on Justin's live last night, that and Brian was there. He's making those cornhole boards. I said Pooch wanted to win it. I've done put me and baby in there as taking all.
Oh,
and we're a couple champs.
I don't know, but probably a couple of chumps because I'm not a. We need to practice. I don't.
I'm a little rusty. We hadn't played in a while, but we're still professional.
I don't know about
professional beanbag chunker.
Well, I could say I'm a professional beanbag chunker, but I'm not a professional, whatever the game's called.
Cornhole.
Yeah, I'm not.
And I
that.
fire overhand, so
Look out.
yeah. Yeah. I fire overhand. So
Oh,
that's gonna be
man.
fun. I'm so excited for that, man.
Me
Woo.
too. Okay, so while you're chatting with the fine folks here, I see Paul from PS Odyssey's already commented. Let me go to the top
Yeah, we gotta
because
see.
I love everything that Paul posts. I might need to
I
put my
heard him
glasses
on
'cause-
live last night too, which
Did
was
ya?
cool. Yeah, he was in there with Justin last night.
Oh, dang it.
He had a I wonder
I must
about
have missed
Paul. It's because I've heard mention, I might have missed the full conversation in there, but I'm wondering if he said he has done radio before or was in
Paul.
radio because he has a
Ooh.
voice for it. That's
Oh,
for
does
sure.
he?
And yeah, he does.
I missed it.
He's got a voice for radio, and he sounds like he ought to be here in Texas somewhere. The way he sounded, though.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a draw. It sounds like with him.
Is Paul going to the meetup?
I don't know. I don't know if
I
Paul.
didn't talk about that yesterday. Paul, are
I
you
hope
going
so.
to the PSV Odyssey? Paul, are you going? Because I need to meet you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely got to do some glad handing.
He's funny. I can tell. Okay, let's go in. While you're talking, I'm going to see who all we have. Marianne Bimler. How's it going? Rick's Giovannucci. Man, dyslexic today. How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Susie Jacobson is here. We're glad that you're here.
I'm just getting my deal set up here.
Lori Karp is in the house.
Good evening, ma'am.
Sweet Lori. And our sweet little old adopted son, Justin, Backward Freedom, he is here. We have adopted Justin.
Yeah,
in case anybody
he's officially Pretty and Pooch.
He is. It's Justin.
We claim him.
Yes. We do claim him. So if y'all hear us, people might think y'all weirdos, but no, we have unofficially adopted Justin, Backward Freedom. So
that's my boy.
Yeah, Piggy's Piddles is here.
Hey, Piggy.
Yoo-hoo. And Sean, Let's Trade Paint is here.
Howdy, Sean.
He was number 6 on the like.
Welcome in.
And who else is here? Josh, Sherman's Family Farm is here.
Good old Josh.
Sweet Heather Lindgren is here.
Howdy, Heather. And I hope your wrist is doing better.
Me too. How is that wrist?
She said she was in a rap or something yesterday.
Oh no.
Because she's moderating everybody. We miss her when she's not moderating for us.
We sure do. And we miss seeing her, period.
Oh yeah.
Nets V Blog 21 is here. Good morning from Hong Kong. Well, good morning.
Welcome in. Thank you.
My goodness, I hope you have a great day. I love your channel. It's amazing. I watch it, click on it, listen to your music and just everything all the time. So thank you for coming in this morning. And Eileen is here.
Hey, Eileen. Welcome in, ma'am. Eileen's been super busy, but that's quite all right.
She has been busy. Yeah, Justin, you are going to have to come and try this tea. It is delish.
Oh, yeah.
Because what's funny is I used to just be solo in going through that drive-through all the time. And I got Mike. Actually, it was our son, Tristan, and then a couple of girls at the church. And they would always walk in with their tea and they would say, "This is the best tea." And I was like, I swear, I'm not even a tea drinker. Never really liked tea. And then the 3 of them convinced me to go. And then I got hooked. And then now I've got Mike.
I like tea. Always liked tea, but now I'm hooked too on HTO. And the cool thing is we're able to get in there during the happy hour time.
Yes.
So we can get two glasses for what, $368?
Two large glasses.
2 large glasses of tea, $368. HTO. Come on.
Jesse and Lisa with Lazy Days Ahead.
Howdy, Jesse and Lisa.
Are here. Dot Roper is here. Hi, Dot.
Dot Roper.
Gary Team, Cash Show Australia. Hey, how's it going?
Welcome in, sir.
Glad you're here.
Heck yeah.
There's Simply Jan. Simply Jan Homestead is in the house.
Simply Jan. Pretty lady.
Coach G, or Gary, as you guys know him. I'll forever call him Coach G with all his support and encouragement when I was running or training to run the half. But Gary, Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors.
Howdy, Gary. Hope you're doing well, sir.
And Scout Inquire, she is here. Greetings
Scout
and love
Inquire.
from New York.
Oh, sweet. Thank you for coming in, Scout.
Those mods are fabulous.
Yeah, they are.
And
of course, we can't tell on there, but on the StreamYard, but that's why we turn our phone on so we can kind of watch. Of course, you know me. I don't watch it I try to watch it, but I'm not that good at it.
Let me check out some scroll on down.
I'm too busy feeling like I need to look at the camera and jack the jaw more than watching what's coming across, because I'd get all tangled up then.
Eileen says Piggy can drink coffee every day of the month for what most people pay for 1 cup of coffee at Starbucks.
I believe you.
That. Yep.
That's me. I mean, I like coffee as well, and I prefer to brew it at home.
Thank you, Lazy Days Ahead. Y'all are the best with putting the what you call it?
The links and all. Yeah. Yes, thank you. Thank you, everybody who posts all links in there. It's wide open game on this channel.
Thank you, everybody, for all of your help. We really appreciate it. LaDonna, Kickapoo Crafty Cat, is here.
Good evening, LaDonna. Ooh, I'm ready to try what she's going to bring.
What's she bringing?
She's bringing some of that cheese. Well, she asked me the other day what flavor of the cheese that I liked.
What'd you say?
I said the chocolate toffee cheese. So
chocolate toffee cheese.
She's making a cheese bites.
Oh, interesting. I don't think I've ever had anything like that.
Well, I'm ready.
I'm ready to try it. See, Josh said that he is a coffee drinker also. I can't do it.
I don't drink as much as I used to in coffee because of course, even the tea's probably doing me wrong, just the heartburn. But I'd drink a pot and a half by myself, get up at 4:30 in the morning and have a pot, and then 6 o'clock making another one. So,
wow, really?
And then all day at work. I mean, I drink few cups here in the morning before I get after it. And then I get to work and have a couple of cups as well.
Wow. And then he comes home and you would never know he drank all that coffee because he takes him a little nap.
Got to rear back in the recliner and catch a little shut eye.
Little Ridge Farm is here. Says howdy, howdy, howdy.
Little Ridge Farm, Mark.
And
whoops.
Jailbait Tackle Outdoors. Let's see. Coach D says I mailed out my donations to the Mid-America meetup yesterday, sent priority, and expected to arrive to MT Thursday or Friday this week. How awesome is that?
Nice.
That is so cool.
Nice.
Very nice.
Speaking of the MT and meetup, our shirts are to be getting here pretty quick. Our Mid-America meetup shirts.
I hope so.
Yep. Should be. And I know we got some other shirts. We need to get some ordered that we got to make still.
Yeah, but we do have I do have good news. My No Judgment Here logo that I'm going to show that Mickey with Critter Creek. He is the one that designed it for me, and I know that I paid him some tribute, and we shared his link on my channel, No Judgment Here, with Tish Ross, because that's where he made the logo. But I just and for those of you that haven't seen it or don't really join in on, let's see, it's blurry.
Come on, camera, focus in.
What's up?
I can see it there a little bit.
Can you see it?
Yeah, and what I'm looking at on the screen.
There we go. Is that better?
Yeah.
Look at that. Isn't that cute?
Of course, y'all see it on the screen back here too when she's on.
Yeah, but for those that maybe don't tune into my channel, No Judgment Here, I just wanted to make sure that I shared on here as well, because I did share on my channel that Mickey made it, and I don't want to seem like I'm not proud of it. I am, and I'm grateful and just honored that Mickey would take the time out of his day to do that. So if you guys want to check out, someone wouldn't mind putting Critter Creek. Is it Critter Creek Homestead or Critter Creek?
Critter Creek.
Critter Creek.
And be sure
their link.
And post the link. And folks, if you have not, for those that are signed up for the Ugly Fish contest, please email Critter Creek. I believe his email's on his channel. But be sure and get signed up for that. And looking forward to seeing Mickey out there and Pretty and Pooch will be doing some field reporting for him. So that's
we got
going
a
to be
t-shirt
fun
for you, Mickey, too. I'm gonna make you one of mine with the logo. I say your logo because you made it. So to sport around, and so we're getting those things together. So I just wanted to make sure that I did pay proper, give a proper thanks, even on this channel, like I did on my channel. So I appreciate you so much, Mickey. And let's see here. Beth and Neil, BNUS Odyssey.
Yep. Howdy, folks. I saw
Here.
Beth earlier too on her channel.
Let's see. Justin says, dang it, I don't get off work till 5 p.m. on Wednesday. I'm off work on Thursday. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yep.
Justin's on Thursday.
Yeah.
So Thursday we can do a live whenever you get here.
And then prop two.
Linda Peterson is here, and she says, wipe your feet and hit smash.
Yeah, smash that like button.
Smash that like button. We appreciate that. That does help a lot. And Beth is here on her channel as well, Beth Cornett. And
man, I'm really starting to get worked up for the meetup.
Are you?
Yeah. Just being able to go and be down there visit with everybody, and hopefully a pooch can get a line wet too. I might catch the ugliest fish. Might catch bones.
Okay, here is Paul with PSV Odyssey. I was waiting to get on this. What time is it? Only about 10 minutes behind. Says, howdy, Miss Pretty and my friend Pooch, the founder and president of Pooch's Institute of Higher Learning, where they offer certification in hitching up boats and hitching up folks.
That's right. I was wondering if that was going to be entangled in that somewhere. For those that don't know, Pooch is officially a what is it called? A wedding minister.
That's right.
I can actually do legally legit hitching.
Yeah,
so
he can officiate.
I can officiate and
Pastor
sign
Poot.
the license and all.
Pastor Poot.
Ain't that something? Who would have thought?
Yeah. Who would have thought?
Might take up that might be my side hustle now.
President of Pooch's Institute of Higher Learning, where they
I love
offer certification in hitching up boats and hitching up boats.
Sure can. There's a lot of stuff I can hitch up.
Paul,
the institute.
I love it. We actually now are starting to look forward to. So now you can't miss, or you'll have to come on, and if you got something that you need to do, you'll have to come on and leave us a little little rhyme,
a little quote.
Yeah, a little quote. Thank you.
Yep.
I couldn't think.
Gotta have that quote. Those are good.
They are good. Oh boy.
But yeah. So anyway, I know Pretty's winding down too with school this year, and looking forward to a new challenge coming up. What's baby think about all that?
You guys. Wait. Simply Jen said, sorry, Mike, I'm gonna win.
Oh, in the cornhole?
Yep.
Well, I'm looking forward to the challenge and the battle and the fun of doing it. I'm still ain't figured out the rules. I don't know if Brian's making the rules or what, or how this is going to work, but if anybody's got an extra set of cornhole boards, you might ought to bring them.
That's right.
Because I'm sure they're depending on how many teams are going to be going at it.
Also, Paul says that CB radio is about it. That's about all he does.
Do you really?
Not on the radio, babe. And Susie Jacobson also says cornhole is fun. She overshoots all the time.
So, CB, do you really, Paul, do CB radio? I was into that years ago, CB radio. Of course, I drove over the road too, but I got into CB radio competition key downs for a while. And man, I spent a lot of money in that stuff. Antennas and amps and alternators and batteries, and that was fun back in the day. I don't hear too much about it nowadays, but I used to do a lot of skip talk and all that good stuff. It was fun. I thought about getting me another CB and putting out here with a big tower and getting back into it. I don't know what baby'd think of
you want.
All that power tends to flow through other ways and disturb other folks and open garage doors and all that kind of stuff.
Well, then I don't know. You might have all the neighbors coming over
Yeah,
and
oh yeah, I'm
complaining.
sure.
He says, "Oh, he can't make it to the meetup, unfortunately.
Oh
I'm
man.
bummed. I
Mm-hmm.
am way bummed." See, Josh says, "Hey Tish, I think you might need to have Camping Cage free on your channel." Hey,
Oh,
come on down. I'm anybody on here that wants to come on. You are more
well,
than welcome, and
yeah.
I am would be just so happy to have you on. In fact, if you missed Monday night, um, it was just a sweet little kickoff to
Mm-hmm.
Mother's Day, and I just had a mother daughter duo come on and just share about their relationship. And to some people,
Super
they may
sweet.
not be superstars or well known or anything like that, but to me they're two human beings. It's a mom and a daughter, and the daughter is also a mom. And I think any parent relationship, mother daughter, son, mom, dad, grandmother, I think any relationship, for me anyway, in my channel, if you ever wanted to come and just share your relationship, I'll listen. And I appreciate the people that did come on. I mean, it wasn't just off the charts, but um, to me, it was. I was just very grateful, and it was just really. I was just overwhelmed and just joy filled, I guess is what I'm trying to say, by hearing their story on their personal relationship. One of the things that I shared with them afterwards or later is that, movie stars, celebrities, people all the time get to, for whatever reason, I guess because their lives are in the spotlights or limelight or whatever, they come on. As soon as their mom pops up, people want to know all about the celebrities' moms.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel like, everybody wants to have an opportunity to give a tribute or a shout out to someone who's special in their life. And it could be a husband or a wife and so that was the reason why I had them come on, just to kind of kick off Mother's Day weekend. And they shared their very personal, sweet relationship. And I thought they were precious.
It was precious.
And then on Monday night, this coming Monday night, John Arroyo, he was at Fort Hood when there was a shooting. And
He's on before too, wasn't he?
He was on before when I was on the radio, and boy, he was shot. And by the shooter, and he has such an incredible story. Like, it's unbelievable. He's a speaker now, but his story is amazing. You guys want to tune in Monday night.
And speaking of shooting, put Allen, Texas in your prayers after the mass shooting. And that's kind of local. It's not local to us, but it's in the DFW, Fort Worth area. And
most definitely. There was somebody
just crazy.
It is crazy. I don't get it.
I don't either.
I don't get it. And one of my guests as well, his name's Corey. He was on Facebook. He shared a little post or a little video, and he was talking. It made me start crying. But he was talking about that today. I think it was either today or yesterday. I think it was today. But that he drove up to the entrance of his son's school and dropped his son off and watched his son walking towards the school doors, the entrance. And, his son didn't look back, and he was saying, this is not verbatim, but to the effect of, his son walked in, head held high, confidence filled, trusting, going to school to get his education, to learn, to see his friends, to see a favorite teacher. And Corey's in his car crying. And that's just so sad. It really just breaks my heart, because for parents these days to
not know if they're going to see them walk back out that door when you pick them up. Yeah, of school. And it's crazy to think. And regardless of who the victims are, it always seems to be the most innocent that are targeted for some reason.
Everybody is innocent.
Yeah, everybody's innocent, but young children that don't know anything different, and just like you said, trusting.
Yeah, don't know anything different, just trusting, going, and so when Corey said that, it really, and I know I've said this before, but it really hit home, as a teacher myself that, it goes without thinking that I would just lay on my students. I would stand in front of, I mean, anybody I'm sure that's listening, if you saw a child, that you would take the bullet for them
Mhm.
because they're babies and they don't know and they do go in trusting. And parents used to be able to
Yeah. Well, it's yeah,
trust.
and it's sad. I mean,
It is
even
sad.
even our church has a robust safety team. I would think there should not be any fool coming there thinking they're going to do something horrific like that, because but it's sad that we have to have that.
It is. And now you can't even go to the mall. And in
Yeah.
fact, my children were, my son and my daughter, who are older, they had made a date to go shopping on Sunday.
Mhm.
And they both came, or my son was here and he was talking to his sister and he said, they both said, hey, you want to wait and postpone going shopping because they were both scared. And that sucks.
Yeah.
It
You
just,
never know, though. You just
you never know.
You never know.
You
I
never
mean,
know. It's so sad.
hospitals, churches, malls, schools. I mean, it's just random acts of violence, terrorism. It's crazy.
It is. It makes me so sad.
Sure does.
But hey, Justin said he's happy to have us as his adopted parents. We love you too. He says,
Sure
love
do.
y'all. Let's see here. Piggy says that we might want to listen in on his video tomorrow. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. And I really do try to catch Piggy's and Eileen's. Man, that woman can cook. But yeah, most definitely, Piggy. Thank you. Eileen is working on editing videos now. Hey, Camping Cage Free, someone mentioned that you might want to come on to my show. So
reach
holler
out.
at me. Let me know.
Post an email, or if
Yep.
anybody can, put Pretty's email out there and
Yeah,
channel again. I know it's.
You can email me at tross3296 at gmail.com or the Full Blown Country email, which is t.ross at fullblowncountrylllc.com. Yeah. So either one of those.
Or even to me to get to.
Yeah.
Her.
Or to Mike.
Yep.
Pooch. Let me know.
Love
Someone
to hear
mentioned
from
that
anybody.
I might want to have you on. I think it was Josh. Josh, Sherman's Family Farm said. So yeah, I mean, gosh, I would love to have you. Anybody is welcome. Let's see here. I'm going to scroll down because I'm sure I'm quite behind. But anyway, you were talking about my new adventure.
Yep, baby's got a new adventure coming up after the school year.
I do have a new adventure. So yeah, I don't want to go into the gory details because it's not fun. But there was just anyway, I'm not going to go there. I'm leaving teaching, and it was a very hard decision. Actually, I wasn't looking for a position when this job came up, and but there was some things going on, and just some things that a lot of people didn't know, and possibly even the person that did some of these unprofessional things may not know that I know. They did, and it was geared towards me. And so I, of course, being the person that I am, I prayed about it. And yes, I cuss a little and sometimes I cuss a lot, but I love Jesus. And because someone had made a comment about that to someone else on another channel, that I was, and I'm just going to defend myself since I'm having to defend myself so much lately because the enemy is attacking because I'm going to be, my brother, myself, and my sister are going to be baptized on Sunday. And so I know what all this is about. And, in my car and when I wake up every morning, lately I've been on my knees praying and just, saying, get behind me, Satan, God's got me. But I am going to defend myself. And I know you don't have to pay attention to everything that everybody says because no one really knows me as a person. And I don't really know everybody on YouTube. Actually, I don't think I know anybody. I've gotten to know Justin and I love him as a human being and as a friend. I can call him my friend because I have met him and I do know him. But my show is No Judgment Here. And I don't want to take over Pretty and Pooch, but I have to say this, that someone made a comment on someone else's channel, and I just happened to be on the stream. And that's what I'm saying. God works in mysterious ways. And they said that I am one way on Pretty and Pooch. I'm all cussing and all this stuff, which I don't really even hardly
No, we
cuss
don't
on,
really
on
cuss.
here.
I mean, I'll drop.
But then on No Judgment here, I'm all prayerful and just talks about Jesus and God. And to be honest, that really pissed me off. And I can say pissed off because you don't know me. And until you really, really know me and who I am, please don't judge me, because I don't judge you. I just think it's not a nice thing to say. I do love Jesus and I do cuss a little, but I do know, and sometimes cuss a lot. But I do know that God's got my back. And like I was saying, this job came up. I didn't even know. I wasn't looking for a job, but He knows.
Those things happen at the right time.
They do. And it's always His perfect
and you never
timing.
know the purpose.
You never, I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you never know the purpose. So this job kind of came up, and I was someone had mentioned it to me. In fact, Mike had mentioned a little bit about it to me, because, hey, there's this job, blah blah blah. I wasn't thinking anything about applying or anything, but because of, unfortunately, what was going on at work, and I'm not a baby, but when you're praying for God's discernment, because I can tough it out, I can stay, I can do it. But
you and I both are pretty much don't give an iota what people outside say.
Oh yeah, I don't care. But I will set the record straight.
Yeah.
And whoever wants to listen to the record can. Whoever wants to not, that's fine too. I really don't care. But I knew I was going to stay. I wasn't looking for a job. I knew I could stay. But at the same time, when you're praying, or for me, I'll speak for myself, when I'm praying for God's discernment and I'm trying to sit still and listen and I'm asking for direction, I have to get hit on the head quite a bit, and more stuff kept happening, and it kept getting uncomfortable, and it kept getting awkward, and it just kept getting ugly. And I just kept keeping my mouth closed, because Lord knows He has to keep my mouth closed, because it won't be nice if I open it. So I just keep my mouth closed and not say anything. Well, then as it continued to get worse, my stomach started hurting every morning. Then I recently, just a few days, have been having massive migraines. In fact, one of my eyes, I don't know if you can tell, is a lot darker than the other because a blood vessel broke. But during all this time, I'm like, God, what do you want me to do? Or no, God, help me, help me, help me. Well, then boom, here comes this job opportunity. I just go in for the interview, and it was a position, a daytime position, that they say usually is snatched up right away. And she said, for whatever reason, and I know that it's God, that I was the first person that applied for it. I was offered the job on the spot. And so I'm moving into the hospital district. I'll be working at Burleson. I mean, well, it's in Burleson, but Baylor,
Scott and White.
Baylor Scott and White Emergency Hospital. And so I'm so excited. I don't have to worry about any kind of attire, because I get to wear some scrubs now, but it'll be fun.
You only see me once a week.
Yeah, I only see my baby
once a week. I'm only there once. Or when you're there, I'm only there once at that facility.
Right. Yeah, but I'm excited. It's very bittersweet. When God pulls you out, or I'll speak for myself, when God pulls me out of a place that I know that I served Him, and I know that I served Him well, and I know that I didn't do anything, because I just keep to myself. And I can say that with confidence.
Oh yeah, baby's very reserved and very keeps her opinions most of the time to herself until either she's attacked or feels attacked and feels the need to defend herself or whatever, because she's a black belt in tongue fu. Give you lashing.
Yeah, I don't really say anything until I do feel attacked, and I still haven't said anything.
No, she hasn't.
So I'll just do my job, and we'll finish the school year strong. I love my students. It's very hard for me to leave my babies. We've grown together as a family, and but I'm very excited, and I'm just I know that God has extended me grace, and yeah, to God be the glory. I'm super excited about that. I'm going to be working with baby, but I only see him one day.
Yeah, one day. I'm only in there. Well, I'm in there twice a week, but only once while she'll be there.
Right. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
And MT Homestead, howdy folks. Saw them come in.
Sweet.
But yep, a new adventure for Pretty. Whole different ball game, from students and teaching to healthcare and all that kind of stuff that goes along with it.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be
It'd
so
be
much
fun.
It will be.
You know, everybody needs change, and it's always good to learn something different and, you know, get versed in other areas and field. And as far as I'm concerned, with the way the economy and the world's changing, you can't go wrong in healthcare if that's your profession and in that sector. So
yeah, for sure.
You know, that's something always needed.
Yeah, definitely a blessing.
Of course, teachers were too, but
we're behind. So it says that, or Heather says that her wrist is sore. She's icing it, and she still can type a little bit. She's still sad that they cannot go to the meetup, but she's doing okay. Well, we're going to miss you.
Sorry, Heather.
Heather,
for sure will.
There'll be, I'm sure. I think I heard on Justin on Back Road Freedom that there'll be lots of video.
Oh yeah, so, and there's even next year's is already in the works.
Oh
so
yeah,
you could always plan ahead.
Nice.
I think I heard MT and them on their Sunday talking about next year's is already kind of getting planned out.
Excellent. Man,
be bigger, even bigger, because this one's turning out to be huge. That's for sure.
Let's see here. Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa says, see, Pooch, I need that shirt in a 4X. Those are my initials. LOL. What initials?
Which shirt? A 4X, though. I got to remember that.
Lazy Day. It must have been something we've been talking about earlier, and so that's why I'm so far behind, and I apologize. Pooch, I need that shirt in a 4X. Those are my initials. LOL. Let's see. Yeah, I'm way behind.
Oh, I got back off on that one.
If little, and I'm sorry, but I just had to set the record straight.
It's quite all right. That's what this is all about.
If Little Ridge Farm is here, did we say hi to Mark? Yeah, we
did.
Okay, so someone had mentioned or made a comment on my show Monday night that you, and I went back and looked at it, and it said that you were looking for authors to interview. If that's correct, if you'll let me know, because the mom that was on there, or one of the moms that was on my mother-daughter
is an author.
She is an author, and she's always looking for obviously some exposure to help her. And her books are very well written. And so if that is something that you are looking for or looking to do, please let me know so that I can share her information with you. Because she would like to do that. Let's see here. Yes. You know what? I am going to get you one of these stickers, Eileen. I need to give it or mail it to you. Thank you, Scout. Everyone says they love it. And again, thank you, Mickey from Critter Creek, for designing that. I really appreciate it.
Hey, Brian, Vineyard Farmhouse.
Let's see here.
Butler Family Farm, Jerry.
Ken is here. Lone Cowboy Adventures. Yes.
Marion Bimler.
Thank you, Camping Cage Free, for saying hi to everybody.
Yeah. And using those mods to promote.
Piggy says Critter Creek is an exceptionally gifted and skilled artist. Yes,
he is.
And he really, I mean, that is amazing. He really whipped that up fast.
Pretty quick.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it was like he asked you, and then he's like, yeah, and then all of a sudden, boom, there they are.
It was amazing. That is a gift for sure.
I know, and the type of stuff we do with t-shirts and whatever, and you know how long it takes you and I to try to make something on like that. I mean, that was done by us, and
yeah, that's not too.
And it's
shabby,
not too shabby.
No. Hey, Life with Tamara and David are here. They say
Tamara and David,
Pretty and Pooch. And wow, I'm so sorry. I'm very far behind.
It's easy to get that away.
Hey, Ken said that he had a good Mexican dinner with his mom tonight, and he is full. Yum. That sounds yummy.
There's Hiking with Jackie Boy too. Howdy, sir. Square County Homestead. Welcome in.
Sweet.
Yeah, I was thinking too. I'm about Sunday being Mother's Day, and I was wondering. I wonder if I can catch my mom and do a video with her. I don't know if we get it live, but maybe go over there and record one with her or something.
Sure.
Something. So
Yeah,
y'all
that's
can see
such a
Pooch's
sweet
mom.
idea. Yeah, I mean everybody, or most everybody. I mean, I don't want to speak for everybody, but man, I would love for you guys to have met my mom. So most everybody would like to, share their mom.
Where'd Pooch come from?
Yeah. Ed's Crazy Adventures is here.
Hey, Ed, welcome in, sir.
Absolutely. And JB Conway is here. She says,
howdy, JB.
Howdy to everyone on the phone. So she can't, she's on the phone, so she can't tag.
I know, that's hard.
It's tricky.
It is tricky. That's usually where I'm on when I'm trying to be inside chats. Unless I'm in front of a computer, I can't quite type out all the channels because it's easy on the computer. You can just click it, and once you tap the first letter, they pop up. So it's super easy that way.
Josh, Sherman's Family Farm said, "Oh, that's right. It's Pastor Pooch now." See, that was a long time ago.
That is.
Woo!
That is correct.
Freedom Redbird is here.
Pastor Pooch or preacher. Hey, that might be a second name, preacher.
No, and actually, when we were kidding around, it wasn't Pastor Pooch, it was Pastor Poot.
Yeah. Hey, but preacher sounds kind of cool too.
Yeah, Preacher Poot.
No.
I said Brenda was here. Freedom Redbird.
Brenda.
Let's see here. Beth Cornett says, I'm already ready to change the channel name. Which channel name, Beth?
What?
Yours?
What are you going to change it to? BNS Odyssey's a good name.
Or is that the one that she was talking about?
Oh, I don't know if that's the one, or
maybe she's talking about her own.
Maybe. Yeah.
Hey, Radio Jonesy Tasmania is here. Says, good day, mates. Best wishes from Tasmania.
Wow. Welcome in, sir. And thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. We love all new people coming in here.
Gary says, got a special exemption. At Full Blown Country, got a special exemption. He can give you a marriage and a divorce with a 7-year expiration date, all in the same ceremony.
That's right.
Drew's Lynn says, working on Lindsay's truck. Love y'all.
Hey, Drew, Lindsay.
Lindsay,
y'all. Speaking of Into the Mist, she's on with Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse tonight. She's co-hosting with him.
Nice.
Yep, she sure is.
We'll tune in. That's exciting.
Working on the truck. Isn't this weekend the C10 meetup down here in Texas? Are y'all coming to that, Drew? I know you're working, or if Lindsay's in, reply with that. And
fun.
Because I think that's where they're headed this weekend.
That's awesome. Jerry Butler Family Farm is here. He says, good evening, Pooch and Tish. How are you tonight? We're
Jerry.
Good. And Josh says, the rules are don't get in my way. I'm going to win them. LOL.
He had me right at the beginning. Don't get in my way, because that's kind of the way Pooch thinks all the time.
Oh man.
Yeah, Pooch tried to go do a little fishing this weekend. If y'all didn't see my video earlier in the week where I went to Benbrook, was trying to go fish, but it was super windy. So I wound up doing a drive around, and then I come across this guy out there in the lake taking advantage of all that wind with his wind sail, which he was out scooting across the lake, and had it like a big kite that was just pulling him around everywhere, and that was pretty cool to watch. And I was like, man, I'd like to do that, but
nice.
I didn't get no fish, that's for sure. But it was a good day to go drive around and check out the whole park, some of the areas I hadn't been to in years, and the boat marina. Used to where I even launched boats. It was so low out there for years that the boat marina had shut down, and they were back open. And obviously they've had water pretty high because they had extensions of boardwalks to get out there. So I was sitting there looking, thinking, man, that water obviously has been way up here. It's gone down quite a bit now, but it's pretty cool to see the lake back up and back up in the proper levels. So
actually,
yep, it was cool.
Awesome. Let's see here. Kelly Rebel at Heart says we are bringing our cornhole.
All right. And how are you, Kelly?
That's
at
right.
Rebel at
Welcome
Heart?
in
Yes,
too.
ma'am.
Paul says he drives a truck for a living, PSV Odyssey.
Oh, sweet. Yep. If
And
CBN figured so. And I'm curious with Sean at Let's Trade Paint, if you ever figured out what kind of animal that was that he posted up earlier today, because that was a weird looking animal. I was like, man, that looked like part cat, part raccoon. I heard some people post badger or groundhog, but it was a weird looking animal, that's for sure.
Okay, and Beth Cornett says I need new channel name suggestions. So I'm guessing it's for Beth's channel, maybe not for being not for hers and Neil's. Is that correct, Beth? I don't want to put words in your mouth. Let's see here. Lazy Days Ahead says at Kickapoo Crafty Cat at Linda Peterson is claiming that fudge cheese is some good. So you might want to bring some to the meetup. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a full blown. I mean, because that'd be a chore for Kickapoo to try to manhandle all of that. That'd be quite a load on her. And she's got a long way to drive too. I'm just happy she's coming. She didn't have to bring nothing except herself.
Absolutely.
I'm just excited to see her.
Let's see. Gary says, how to you, Beth, how about Be Strong? Hey, that's cool. It's a cool name. I'm having a hard time seeing with this.
I'm gonna have to probably ponder that a little bit. If I come up with something, I'll send it to you, Beth.
Thank you, Justin. And what else?
We way down. You still behind, or
I think so. But I'm scrolling, and today it's funny because I was going to say it's going to be okay. I was telling my students it's going to be okay. Everybody calm down. Woo, my kids. If anybody's a teacher on here, the last week, and then my kids have been so wild. Like they've been just little perfect little angels, but they have been wild, so wild. And that's okay.
Because it's getting close to the end of school year.
It is. It is.
I know what kind of heathen Pooch was when knowing that. Well, it didn't matter for me.
It doesn't matter.
I was wound up all the time anyway.
Oh, well, my kids are wound up like you are. Wound. They are just, and they're unwinding when they get to school. They're like running all over the place. And that's okay. I'm like, okay, you guys.
Babies had to threaten to call Mr. Mike in a few times.
Justin said, we are living in crazy times. I will protect y'all at all costs, no matter what.
That's
full country at no judgment here.
Same.
And everyone else. I love y'all. That's so sweet.
Yep. And I'm glad that cop in Allen acted quickly. That's the way someone sworn to uphold, protect, and serve should do. I mean, he immediately ran to the threat and took care of business.
Yes.
So, unlike Uvalde or anywhere like that, I don't know, man. I had a hope.
Not sure what happened. Not snickering at anything of the tragedy, but just like what happened. Why did it take so long? Like what was happening?
I had an army there too. I don't understand.
It's like what was taking so long. Okay, so Beth says, so this is maybe for everyone that's listening that needs clarification, or maybe it was just me that needed it. Beth says B was for Beth, N was for Neil, playing on the word being
us.
Oh, I'm sorry. I always say US. So us is just us. But I didn't realize it was going to be a thing that people would say US and not us. And I apologize because I've been saying BN and US, and
I knew what I knew. I'm
sorry,
how it
I didn't know. And so I know now. So thank you. I
being us.
That. Okay, being us. I'm sorry about that, Beth.
Being us Odyssey.
Got it. And Linda Peterson says my granddaughter was under a library table in Tennessee saying I love you to her mom the day of the shooting. That breaks my heart. That I can hardly even speak.
That's crazy. That is crazy. I was just sitting here thinking about showing the folks my upcoming project that I got. I know I'm going way off on something else, but got a couple new hats in here, but these aren't for Pooch. This is for actually our church. navy blue, khaki, and I forgot what the chocolate chip, I believe is what this hat was called, but it's also going to have the Pathway logo patch. And I know they probably can't see that, but
there you go. Yeah.
a leather engraved patch that's going to go. Ain't quite figured out if I'm going to put it on the side or in the center, but these hats look nice. I need to order some of these for myself, actually. But yep, that's my little upcoming project I got going on here. Pooch be making shirts and hats again, all within us coming to Mid-America Meetup.
Hey, Square County Homestead is here, and I'm sorry it's so late for me saying hi to you. Piggy said there should be a team of retired combat vets in every school. That would stop those events in a heartbeat.
That's right. There should be.
Man, that just killed
and it's
me.
unfortunate that there has to be that way, but there should be.
Killed me.
Somebody that don't take no lip. And probably wear some kids' butts out too, actually. Because you know how some of those kids are. I mean, they get a little out of hand too and act fools. And when a teacher's trying to teach, you ain't there. At least that's what I was raised. My dad learned me real quick and early on. I was there to learn, not to be a clown.
Thank you, Jan. She says blessings on your new adventure. Justin says I curse as well and I ain't sorry for it. Sean says we all fall short. Yeah. I mean, and, most of mine was when I stubbed my toe and thought I broke it.
Oh Lord. Yeah. You should have heard that ruckus.
You didn't even.
Oh yeah. I didn't have to. I could look and knew what you was thinking.
Josh says if we were perfect, our name would be Jesus. That's exactly right.
That is right.
Thank you. And thank you, Scout. She says, congratulations and bless you, Tish, on your upcoming baptism. Thank you. So I've been baptized, but I don't remember it or anything like that. I was born into a different religion. And so my mom baptized myself and my brother and my sister when we were babies. And so I just want to do it as an adult, so I'll know. It's a remembrance baptism is what it's called. So.
And it's cool that you're with your brother and your sister.
Oh my
Nana.
goodness. I'm so excited. Let's see here. Eileen says, you are an inspirational lady, Tish. I see your post on Facebook and they're so uplifting. We have our own walk with God and no two people will ever have the same walk. That's right.
That's right.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Butler Family Farm. I get job offers all the time too, but I don't want to work.
I'm looking forward to not having to work. I turned 57 in October and man, come on, 62 when I'm able to claim Social Security because I'm retiring.
Simply Jan says you have to be yourself. I cuss and I'm sure it blows people's minds. Same, but you know, people don't, I mean, it is what it is. Like Mike and I were just talking about this earlier. Like I don't know. We were just talking about all kinds of stuff, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Marianne Bimler says, I swear to, if somebody tries to run me off the road and then I look up to the sky and say, sorry, God, excuse my language. Exactly.
Yeah. I'm prone to throw it out there myself, but typically if I get hurt by something, my intentions is to hurt it back regardless if it feels anything or not. But that's usually I react to pain and then try to inflict it back on whatever that hurt me.
Brian Vineyard Farmhouse is here. He says, good evening, Pretty Pooch.
Yep. Good old Brian.
Thank you, Justin. And you already said hi to MT Homestead, but I'd like to say hello because I'm so sorry. I'm way behind. Kind of got off on a.
Well, if that's Terry, she knows how that rolls and goes. And we ain't even half of what they're dealing with. So
oh my goodness. Could you imagine? I can't even imagine.
No way.
We'd have a 2-hour show just to get through the comments.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. I think might be MT Home says thank you for the donations. I'm sure Gary, you've probably already seen that. But yeah, that's cool.
Gosh, I'm excited.
We're almost there, right, babe?
We are almost there.
Almost time. To head on out. I'm really looking forward to with no judgment here. I don't really do a lot of video, you know, just like when we went on the hike.
Yeah.
You had asked if I was, and I think Justin or Kevin had asked if I was going to video, or maybe I told him that I told you I don't really video for No Judgment here because it's just it's a podcast where I interview people and so yeah, I don't really
interviews and
but so I'm looking what I'm really
she
looking
might throw a
forward
short up in there.
Yeah. But what I'm really looking forward to is meeting people and just talking, being able to talk to them. Oh, okay. So Lazy Days Ahead. See, we're way far behind. Says the shirt you have on, Pooch.
Oh, JLL?
Okay. The initials. All right.
Oh, Jesse and Lisa. Yeah.
Butler Family Farm.
JLL is actually the company I work for. Jones Lang LaSalle.
Yes. Jerry Butler Family Farm says the shirt that has on now, Tish. So that was your shirt. I guess that's what they were talking about. Pooch JLL. Okay, thank you. So who's coming up next, babe? While I'm looking down the.
Well, MT Homestead is coming up next, and with their Wednesday night live, and I'm quite certain we will hear some more information and news on the event, which is only a week away, and that is Mid America Meetup, and things are changing fluidly, I'm sure, with them folks. I know they've already went and picked up a bunch of donations, loaded up, and man, I can't imagine. They probably needed an 18-wheeler to load up all that stuff and bring it down.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm sitting, as closer we get, I know I'm sitting here thinking, I bet that whole park is going to be packed up. Everybody camping and trying to get to the pavilion where the guys that'll be putting on the event, or I say event, but putting on the clinics on YouTube channels.
Oh yeah, little workshops or whatnot.
Yeah, the little workshops. I think David with Come On Homestead and Jess with Tree Haven. And I forgot who else was going to be putting on, but there was it Simple Life Reclaimed, or I'm not sure, but you know, there's going to be some clinics going on there. So folks that come and need a little tune up or how to starting out your channels, whatever, be sure and go check those guys out because those are the guys to learn from.
That's right. And yes, Justin, koozies with my logo on it are coming. So if you would like a little leopard print koozie, they are coming. And then who's coming up on after MT Homestead?
After MT Homestead comes up, Brian with the Vineyard Farmhouse, and the lovely Lindsay with Into the Mist will be co-hosting with him. So be sure and check them out and tune in. And I don't know if you've seen anything yet from either one of those, Lindsay or Drew, about if they're still going to make it up to the C10 show. And I'm pretty sure it's this weekend out at Texas Motor Speedway, because I might show up out there for that because I love C10 trucks myself.
Well, I'll just might show up with you.
Heck yeah.
Piggy said design like that is something that was his profession, so he knows all about that Critter Creek that is. And hearing about the job thing now, I say you definitely need to listen to the video. I will. I'm excited to listen to it, and those are all just even more confirmations for me. So thank you, Piggy. MTM says we'll be doing a Mother's Day Sunday shout out. So if you're a mom, we welcome you to come on the show and tell us what your kids did for you or what you have planned for your mom. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that.
I've got to try to go get my mom in on with me.
You do. I wish I could get my mom, but my mom's in heaven, so she's having even a grander time.
Oh yeah, she's with her mama.
Yeah, she's with her mom and my dad, her hubby, and so yeah, I mean, I miss her tons. I don't even want to get into that because
it makes us all start crying.
Yes. Rita's Roost is here. She says hello to everyone.
Rita's Roost, howdy.
I know we have just a couple of minutes, but I just make sure that today was the last day of school for Josh's family.
Uh-oh, summer's hit. Woo!
Yeah.
Josh had his cute little feller on with him last night, getting to hang out with Pops out there in the fruit stand.
Oh, that's so fun. So sweet. Kickaboo says, I will have a table set up during the meet and greet hours at Homestead. That's cool. Everybody likes your patch, babe.
Thank you.
for your hat. And Josh says, if I'm in the close area of a school shooting, they would have to shoot me to stop me from going
Exactly.
in after the shooter. I could never live with myself knowing that I just stood outside waiting.
That is
Yeah.
so true. I mean, I'm the type that's going to run towards the action as well.
Mhm.
Just cannot turn away and run the other way. No.
Yeah, it's terrible. Let's see here. And I know it's time for us to go, but I got to read this. Justin said, I was
Okay.
baptized in 2005. I believe. I can't remember. I was
Amen.
raised
Thank you.
baptized or Baptist growing up. Cool. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Well, I love you guys. Oh, Jesse says that JLL for him is Jesse Lee Leos, Leos. Cool
Huh.
beans.
You never know. May have to come up with something like that for him then.
Yeah.
But yes, we do love you folks. And I know it is 8 o'clock. We don't want to cut off MT Homestead and their show by any means.
I got to read this real fast too. So if you guys need to hop and go, I just need to read this real fast. Dot, you're so sweet. I love you. She says, I just love you, Tish. I remember when you were kind of shy and timid when you first got on here with Pooch. You really blossomed into one of the gang. Thank you so much. I was not sure about, I mean, I can do my podcast because I'm used to interviewing people just one-on-one and looking at them and not really worrying about anything other than the cameras rolling. So I know that I'm just focused on them. But yes, extremely a little like unsure about the whole YouTube thing. But thank you. Yeah. Came out of the chute.
Yeah, baby came out of the chute.
Heck,
I wonder if me and baby need to set up a table out there and just glad hand with everybody coming by us.
Maybe we should. Stephen Sheets.
Hey, Stephen Sheets.
Good to see you. We need to go.
Yeah.
We want to go and check out MT Homestead, and we're a minute behind. So
sorry, Mike and Terry.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody go over there and tell them Pretty and Pooch sent you.
Heck yeah.
And appreciate all you folks. Hit the like button on the way out, please. And if you hadn't subscribed, please do. We love all of y'all and look forward to seeing y'all next Wednesday. If not this
Sunday
weekend. Yeah, Sunday with something. So
yeah.
Cool. But everybody needs a friend named Pooch, and they call me Pooch.
And everybody needs a Pretty, and I'm his Pretty.
She is.
Y'all have a good night.
Thanks, everybody.
We'll see
Love
you
you
at
guys.
MT Homestead.